Hello and welcome to the corner. I'm the Frosted Glass. I'm joined by my fellow Alabaster Savages. Not Jack Gunsky.
I'm not? Oh shit.
Moonshock.
I can confirm that I am not Jack Unsky.
I am not Jack Gunsky. I am not Jack Gunsky. Pterodymite.
Hello.
And this week's special guest, Scribe.
Yes, and even though the people can't see it, I have Dogcat Fox with me.
You do?
Everybody on the panel is going to be enjoying whatever I'm doing on camera, and all of you are being deprived because Frosted is too lazy to set things up otherwise.
Oh, damn.
What
Under
a
the bus.
Get out!
Frosted, you suck.
Alright. Well, Scribe, I've heard you talk about this thing called DEI now and then.
DEI? Is that day?
Well,
day,
it's not DEI anymore. I've got this little thumbnail I've been using occasionally that shows the evolution of DEI, and in the terminology and how it's been titled. It started out as D&I, so diversity and inclusion. Then it became DEI, or as diversity, equity, inclusion. Then it became it became JEDI for Jedi, until Scientific American said, oh no, that's too corporate and too tied to a franchise. Then they changed it to DEIB for diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. And then they changed it back to DEI. And now, if you follow what Disney's doing, they're dropping diversity and equity, and now it's just belonging and inclusion. So
yes.
D and I.
They're doing that at my place too. They're doing diversity, equity, and belonging. They're getting rid of one of them, and that's like it's the same shit. You're just recycling the words.
Yeah, no, the belonging thing's been around since I want to say 2018. Thereabouts is when it first came into prominence. Because every time they added a letter to this litany, they're effectively trying to do the same thing as if I had a PhD at the end of my name and then added an MD. And then a JD or something. It's supposed to signify that you are a greater expert in these different abstracts. And so they added belonging. They've also tried to add accessibility, like A. So it's DEIBA or DE or IDA or whatever. It's just word. It's literally word games.
Yes.
And so now they've dropped diversity. They've dropped equity because those seem to be the two most controversial things. Because racial equity and everything else puts a sour taste in people's mouths now. And now it's just inclusion, which Bridge has been pushing as their major focus for the last several years with their inclusion index. But now they're also leaning into belonging to sort of encompass this welcoming, bring your whole self to work thing that just, So anyway, now it's belonging and inclusion. And I'm curious to see how many people seem to fall for this as something different than what it has been for the last several years.
Well,
I think they should just be honest. I think they should extend the acronym to BULLSHIT.
Yeah.
But it's good that DEI is on the decline because it turns out it was white supremacy the whole time.
Wow.
Oh. I mean, in a way, if you think about it, it is, but in the reverse of what they mean, because DEI presupposes that people who are not white are effectively disabled and need help. That they are fractured and flawed, they have been suppressed, and they have no ability or agency to do anything on their own, so they need help. So it is benevolent white supremacy. It always has been.
Yes.
Y'all want to see what this woman looks like?
With a preamble like that, I'm guessing no.
Probably not.
Well, link is in chat. Links in chat if you want to see what this author looks like.
Oh, I don't have the show chat up.
Oh, Scribe, does your place also say something like "Be your authentic self" and
no.
challenge and hardships?
No, my company, the company I work for, thankfully, has never, ever gotten anywhere near anything like this. I've been spared this kind of stuff. There were shades of proto DEI at my old workplace, but this is almost 20 years ago now.
Oh, wow.
So there was like little bits and pieces that I could kind of draw a line to saying those could be thought of as maybe the beginnings of that kind of corporate, coddling. But no, thankfully in my now my sister, in the place that she works at, they had, especially over the course of the pandemic, a big push into DEI stuff. And she was actually effectively required to participate. But she was given an option. And so at her place, they had DEIA. So it was diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility. And my sister was like, I'll take accessibility. Because for the sake of that company, accessibility meant during the course of the lockdown, making sure that everybody had the ability to remote in if they needed to. It wasn't about, wheelchair ramps or something that was already covered by the ADA. It was literally about accessibility to be able to do your job. And it was the most benign interpretation and element of that entire process that I'd heard about. And so I was really glad that if she had to do something, she did something that actually had some utility to it. So that was that. But of course, accessibility now they try to they shoehorn in, effectively. They try to say that they're running parallel to the Americans with Disabilities Act, which is just redundant.
If as Ketanji Brown Jackson told us, being black is like being disabled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean that's what racial identitarian is supposed to be in the first place. It's saying, I have something about me that you need to recognize because I need to have sympathy and pity for what I look like.
I don't like Ketanji Brown Jackson, but a stopped clock is right twice a day. So if you think black people being black is equivalent to being disabled, who am I to argue? I think she might be right.
Well, just another quick question for you, Scribe. I mean, do you also believe, like I do, that all of this DEI crap was resolved way back with the equal opportunity, all that stuff back in the 60s? I mean, why is it now resurfacing again? What's the point?
No, see, so the problem is that a law isn't a law unless it's enforced. And a lot of the Civil Rights Act of 1960, like the Title VI and Title VII, they don't mean anything if there's no consequences for violation. And the problem is that DEI has been allowed to run rampant because it's been existing under the umbrella of affirmative action. Affirmative action has always been this sort of exception. It made sense just after the Civil Rights Act was passed, because I could understand the Civil Rights Act of 1964 didn't suddenly cure the ills that it was meant to address. It just drew a line in the sand and made a promise that from this point forward, these things will not be allowed. But it didn't say anything about all the people that have been living under unjust laws for years and years previous, that were still alive and had been denied equal opportunity and access to that point. So to have a period of a probationary period where you did try to make up for lost time, where you try to say, okay, yes, we're going to do things right from now forward, but there are a lot of people that have been damaged by this. Their futures, their potential have been damaged by the laws as they existed before. So to have something like affirmative action in education and maybe even in employment for a probationary period of time made some moral sense, even if it did, contradict the laws that had just been passed. In my mind, you let that go for about one generation, so maybe 30 years. And so if that were the case, it should have ended in the mid-90s. But it kept going, and it kept going, and it kept going, especially in the colleges and universities, until it became so ridiculous that everybody that was enjoying the benefits of affirmative action had never suffered under laws where affirmative action would have, before the Civil Rights Act of 1964. So and in that time, affirmative action as this idea, this exception, this moral escape for the sins of the past, I think what happened was people started to think, oh, that's normal, that we're supposed to have that one exception to the established laws. And so you had policies showing up both in academia and in the corporate world that sort of mimicked affirmative action, but nobody was being punished for it, even though you had companies doing things that were specifically for people on the basis of their race or their gender that could be seen as parallels to affirmative action. nobody was faulting him for it. The EEOC wasn't coming down and saying, no, that's illegal and you're violating this, or, you can't hire people that way. And then when the Supreme Court finally put the kibosh on it in 2023, then suddenly the problem with, I could go on for a long time. I'm sorry, guys. I got this whole thing. I've been paying attention to this stuff for so long now. I'm like armchair expert guy, and if you get me going, I just won't stop. So I apologize. I
just coined the new term of Scribe, so you're perfect.
There you go. There you go. Okay. So I could go on for a while, but anyway.
Oh shit, you were muted that whole time.
Oh damn.
No, but anyway, no, it's just affirmative action gave license for a lot of this stuff to be let go and not seen as problematic. And now that that's gone, that safety net it doesn't exist for a lot of these programs.
Once a government program starts, it's almost impossible to stop it.
Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in picking your brain about a lot of those kinds of questions, Scribe, because I have many theories that I really think are up in the air right now about what's going on. But anyway, let's. I think we should do the article, maybe, sort of.
Yeah, I suppose.
Why would we do that?
All right. Let's face it, DEI was in its death throes long before November 5th. After a brief golden era from June to December of 2020, the shine had mostly worn off of the diversity, equity, and inclusion rose. During 2021, articles were popping up left and right about chief diversity officers who were being hired left and right. It's kind of redundant, and none of them were given the support needed to effectively do their jobs. Forbes magazine published an article in 2023 about how chief diversity officers are often set up to fail.
They're not necessary. That's like the biggest wasted position that's overpaid for absolutely nothing.
Because they're set up to fail.
To say it's a white man.
Well, set up to fail? I mean, what is their utility? This is one of the things. I did a stream on this. There was this series of interviews with chief diversity officers. And they asked, they were all sort of sit down in the same place, and they were asked in this sort of like montage various questions. And the one question that came up that really fascinated me at the time was, what's the biggest, it was something like, what was the biggest challenge of being a DEI officer? And the most consistent answer, and these were all people from different companies in different industries, and the most consistent answer from all of them was loneliness. It's a very lonely position. And I started thinking about that. And I really thought, like, why would it be so lonely? I thought,
it makes perfect sense.
But here's the thing, and this is why. If you are the chief financial officer at a company, okay, what is your utility? Well, you're overseeing the finances of the company. You're doing the accounting. You're doing something that has an actionable and tangible vocation that services the needs of the business, right? If you're the chief marketing officer, I mean, you don't even need to think too hard about what this person does and what their utility is to the business and the business success. When you say chief diversity officer, what does that mean? What does that even do? And while also understanding that the entire culture around DEI is that it has to be embedded into every aspect of a business to show off your, virtue signaling bona fides. Mm-hmm. And so if you have somebody who has no defined purpose, but they have to be somehow involved in everything, but they relate to nobody because they don't have any purpose to any of the business functions that you're talking about. So if like the DEI officer shows up to the accounting department, what are they going to do there? The only thing they really do is just racial and gender audits. Like, what's your workforce look like?
Well, it's probably
that's
similar.
it. Like, it's just counting heads, and that's it. And then what do they add or contribute to the financial department or the marketing department or the sales department?
Well, plus,
nothing.
How would you be able to justify? Oh, we had to get rid of our chief diversity officer. We won't be having one anymore. And people are like, why'd you do that? Well, do you not care about diversity anymore?
Right.
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah. Well, now they made it a big deal. But if they got rid of their chief financial officer, that'd be a big, like, why? What'd they do?
Well,
yeah.
What I'm thinking of is it just sounds like the sort of position where you are potentially at odds with everyone because you have no you have no positive interactions with anyone. Your entire job is to find problems and to cause problems for everyone else in the company.
Yeah, it's
what is a chief diversity officer going to tell the chief financial officer to do about their job? What is it the chief diversity officer, what skills do they bring to the table that's going to make the marketing officer's job easier or the sales chief's job easier?
Nothing. Brown people.
Just don't hire white people. That's all that they're there for.
Yeah, it's racial and gender audits. That's really at the end of the day, that's really all that they do. They try to gussy it up with all these other things and all this flowery language. But if you look at what the core purpose of diversity is in corporate America, and you look at their diversity reports, all they're doing is measuring population headcount by demographic. And that's it. And just assessing that as good or bad or progress or not. And
I think diversity officer is the only position that is actively detrimental to the company to have
and it's probably
it's probably if it's not detrimental, it's definitely has no value add. And so it's detrimental on the bottom line because it is a waste of money. Whether or not it causes any other damage, it all depends on the intensity of it.
If they're saying you have too many white people, fire all of these talented white people and hire those black people over there. Mm-hmm. I mean,
it does cause divisions. I mean, ERGs and everything else make it a very tribal and hierarchical thing based on your looks.
If the most qualified person for the job is white, but you've already met your limit of how many white people you're allowed to have.
Right.
And you've got to hire less qualified people than you would want to meet these diversity. So they're actively harming the quality of employees.
Sure.
Well, I mean, I bet a lot of employers look at them the same way they would diversity hires. Is they don't deserve to be here and they're not contributing.
Well, once you like affirmative action in colleges, once you introduce the idea that there are people that are going to be given a preferential advantage, not on the basis of merit but because of something that is intangible, or not say intangible, sorry, that is just surface level, then you rightfully put suspicion into everyone else's mind that anybody that falls into those categories isn't really there because they earned it. And that's and even somebody who's worked their entire life to get to some place in their industry or something, to be branded like that. Clarence Thomas talked about this. He was criticized by Ketanji Brown Jackson because he had benefited from affirmative action. And if you read his comments in his memoir on that, or that portion of his memoir on that, he wished he had never, ever accepted any advantages from affirmative action because it did that very thing. It put the question in everybody's mind as to whether or not he actually deserved to be there or was just a charity case. And you can't blame, and that's the thing. Once you introduce that kind of policy, you cannot blame people for being suspicious. You cannot blame people for thinking of there being a question mark over the head of anybody that falls in those demographics as to their word that I'm looking for that I'm suddenly...
I think what's even worse than putting suspicion in other people's mind, it puts suspicion in the minority's mind. Is am I actually qualified for this, or am I just a charity case? Because I remember there was a Steven Crowder thing where this obviously very talented black woman was talking to him, and she was fully convinced, no, I'm only here because I'm black. And he was talking to her, and it's no, you seem very qualified. But she was just convinced because that program exists, that's probably why they let me in. And it just undermined her confidence for no reason. There's no value.
Yeah, it's poison. Yeah, racial identitarianism is poison. All that, affirmative action and that kind of thing is poison.
All right, well, we should get back to the article because the author agrees. As a certified DEI professional, I would like to say, good riddance to bad rubbish.
How do you certify DEI professionalism?
You're a professional.
There are places that'll sell you certification. I've looked them up before. There are places that you get a little certificate. You get a thing. I'm certified. There was a DEI certification company I looked up a couple of years ago. They probably made a good few $1,000s off that one, sending out little diplomas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion, in and of themselves, are phrases and concepts rooted in white supremacy. Diversity exists in any room with more than one person. Even in a visibly empty room, a biodiversity of microscopic life is teeming and thriving on common surfaces. What?
That's a stretch. Calling that diversity is a bit silly.
But the American ideal of diversity is a comfortable shorthand for people who are not cishet white men.
It's true.
It benefits white supremacy to think of diversity in this way, because it allows the oppressor class to conflate race, gender, ethnicity, culture, language groups, soggy-esque identity, and neurodivergence. This forces social identity groups to compete with each other for the margins, leaving the page wide open for wealthy cishet white men.
Okay, what is cishet? I know what cis is. What the hell is het?
Just non-trans.
Cisgender heterosexual.
Oh, for God's sake!
Just normal, basically.
Do you know what SOGI is? SOGI? SOGI?
No.
SOGI, sexual orientation and gender identity. There was a.
Oh dear God.
One of the more creepy things I looked at was this webinar with these two teachers that were talking about SOGI or SOGI, whatever, focused classrooms. And they were talking about, of course, playing up children and focusing on their sexual identities and like
creepy.
Ugh.
Yeah, check their hard drives.
Yes.
All right. Instead of addressing the gross overrepresentation of white men in positions of leadership and authority, we focus on creating opportunity for those oppressed by white men to stand shoulder to shoulder with their oppressors. Parallel, but never equal.
Okay, before you go on, Frosted, I have to say, I finally figured out what you sound like. You sound like an airplane captain as he's addressing the passengers.
Is my audio bad? Because I'm using like a basically an Xbox headset.
No, it's just that from now on, because you
don't sound the same. It sounds more what canny, I guess you could say, like you would hear on a loudspeaker.
Yeah. So like everybody tells me like you look exactly like you sound. Well, now I have to imagine that Frosted Glass is an airline captain. And he's like, if you look out your window to the left, you will see Mount Rushmore.
We're approaching the North Tower.
I was thinking more along the lines of there is no reason for alarm. The wing is not on fire.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Thus, diversity is at once easily obtainable and defendable, and effectively worthless, as it does nothing to structurally disrupt social norms and often forces minoritized people into communities of harm. I did not know minoritized was a word.
Sure it is.
Someone minoritized them and made them black or something.
Yeah.
If diversity is easily obtained, then equity in the American context serves as its impossibly elusive foil. Defined by Oxford dictionaries as the quality of being fair and impartial, equity is a circle jerk of cruel irony. Since fairness
that's not the definition as pertains to DEI. Equity is equality of outcome.
Conflating one definition with the other.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, they lean on the dictionary definition of a word without looking at what the word means in context of the thing. Like the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Obviously, it is those things because the dictionary definition of those words are good things. Except in practice, it doesn't actually mean those things at all. Equity is just equality of outcomes. So you have to engineer everyone to have the same success rate regardless of merit, which is just poisonous. So
circle jerk of irony will be a great band name.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, it's interesting how this person is hitting all the right notes about the problems with DEI, but still trying to turn it back around in a weird way to where no, just keep your good one. Sorry, I'm just just thinking out loud. I mean, it is confusing when somebody goes through this and sort of comes close to having a realization of it. Like I've been as a DEI professional, I don't want to admit that I've been spending the last 20 years of my life contributing to terrible, terrible things. Really, I'm the victim because I was caught into a system of white supremacy.
Since fairness is subjective and implicit bias assures impartiality as a human impossibility, the ruling class is given the job of affirming itself as fair and impartial, using whatever means necessary to resolve cognitive dissonance and its byproducts. Here's why this is crazy work. Equity has a legitimate definition, which we use regularly in finance. That definition is the value of an asset after subtracting debts or liabilities. Equity is calculable for anyone you can add and subtract. I'll give you an example. She gives an example. All right. Still with me? Excellent. This is an equation that can easily be applied to businesses. Let's look at a hypothetical example. Acme Finance Company has been around for 10 years. They started off with 2 vice presidents of sales, John and Janet. John and Janet's positions and employee evaluations are identical, but John has been receiving a $100,000 salary each year, while Janet has received only $80,000 per year. What does equity look like for John and Janet? 1. Janet should get a $20,000 raise and John should apologize to Janet. 2. The CEO of the company should write an apology letter to John and Janet and have a mediation session with the 2 of them to resolve any hurt feelings. 3. Janet should get John's job. Or 4. Janet should get a $20,000 raise and $200,000 for the years she did the same job and was paid less than John.
I have questions. How long was John working there as opposed to Janet?
Well,
how many hours?
10 years for both of them.
I know.
Those are the only possible ways to go forward, Scribe.
No, those are the only possible ways to go forward. Fire Janet.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's the way you do it.
Readers, I trust you to figure this out. John has full equity in his position, but Janet only has 80% equity, as she was not paid the full value of the position for 10 years.
Oh.
That means every year Acme stole $20,000 from Janet and relabeled it as profit.
Oh my god.
The answer is D. Do you mean 4? Because it's labeled 4.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, just sometimes it just hits you how stupid the person is.
DEI does not contain an L for literacy, so
That's true.
fine.
Yeah, she's a professional DEI, not a writer, not a word doctor.
Yeah, I'm a DEI officer. I'm not a word person.
Because only option D gives Janet 100% equity in her position. Equity is not about what feels good, what seems fair, or even what people want. It is about what they are owed.
What you're owed.
Yeah. I completely understand the American hesitance to engage equity in this way, because the metaphorical bill America owes its exploited citizens is indubitably astronomical.
Oh, God.
Indubitably, wow. It almost makes me forget that you confused D and 4.
Yeah.
But as I know from experience, ignoring bills doesn't make them disappear. It only makes the collectors get meaner. Last, and most definitely least, is the word inclusion. The American conception of inclusivity, much like diversity, serves to justify and enshrine white supremacy. Who do we have to make an effort to include? Diverse people. They should tell us all we need to know about this phrase. The ability to include or exclude others is one of the foundational powers of white supremacy. The necessity of inclusion acknowledges that wealthy white cishet men are indeed the hosted? The hosted.
Yeah.
The hosted.
But once again, she puts a D where it shouldn't be. All right. And
She just likes the D.
yeah. And the rest of us are here at their behest.
I like putting the D where it doesn't belong.
What's wrong, officer? All right. At the mercy of their good graces, so we better behave. In short, each of these words, used in the American context, serve to reinforce white supremacy. They are predicated upon the idea that the system is reformable, when in fact the system is working perfectly for who it was designed to work for. It would be a great twist if it was just the Jews.
Yes.
Accepting this reality does not mean giving in to nihilism or a hopeless future. The collapse of DEI provides us with an opportunity to build our anti-oppression work on a foundation of truth, one that radically reverses DEI's toxic dynamic by requiring the oppressor to live into the standards of the oppressed. I call that framework EAR. Equity, accountability, and reconciliation.
Attempt to coin new buzzword or buzz phrase. Ear. Okay, I'll try to remember that one.
Rather than focusing on diversity as a metric, Earwork's primary metric is equity. Instead of asking who is in the room, the question becomes who is getting the full value or benefit of being in the room.
No, what it should be. I'm going to propose mine. Okay, I've been doing this a long time now. I got it right here. Okay, fairness, understanding, and kindness. Who could argue with fairness, understanding, and kindness?
I'm from the fuck department.
Hey, wait a second. Is that what that means? Oh shit.
Porn music starts.
I'm the chief fuck officer. How you doing?
Can you add like a caring in there somewhere?
Yeah, I was waiting.
That's just redundant to kindness. Come on. Okay, fine. Okay, fairness, understanding, compassion, and kindness. You like that?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, there we go. All right,
that'll do it.
All right. Okay.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Let's see. Okay. Instead of working to change demographics, Earwork aims to change outcomes through strategic.
Earwork. I love it. Earwork, like an earworm. Call yourself an earworm. There you go. That's what agents of ear do.
It'd be even better if it was fuck work. All right. Change outcomes through strategic and critical assessment of existing power dynamics. Instead of amorphous ideals, EAR requires people with privilege to take practical, actionable, and specific steps toward commensal and mutualistic structures.
Scribe, as someone who has listened to this shit for so many years now, do you think that these people actually understand the things that they're saying?
What do you mean, these people? No. Self-awareness. I mean, you always wonder. There's got to be maybe two different dynamics going on. Either somebody is a true believer in this stuff and really sees it as something without question, or they have some idea that it's all BS and they're saying it anyway, or it's a little bit of both. They're lying to themselves and lying to everybody else. It's like I said before, it's that barrier of doing something for so long and being told or telling yourself that you're doing the right thing, to the point where if you make any admission, or even close to making an admission that what you're doing is either nonsense or wrong or actively damaging, you've then effectively invalidated not only your years of work, but also an identity that you've built up around doing this work as something that is, beneficial and something that is virtuous. And that's a really hard thing to do. And to pick any context, whether it's DEI or you went to bat for a particular politician and then find out that they're a complete creep, or an ideology or something that actively harms people. If you have to sort of stop and be honest with yourself about what you're doing, or somebody puts evidence in front of you that what you're doing is demonstrably bad, what do? Do you
question your own self-identity?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's that you would have to effectively throw away your entire ego that's been built up around this thing, which is that's a tough hill to climb for anybody. So if you can find ways to concede to problems but still say, oh, but the core, it's sort of like socialism. It's like, oh, it's never been done right before. I swear what I'm promoting is not going to destroy societies or kill people. No. I'm taking all the good parts of it, and I believe in those parts, not all this garbage other people have added to it. Because you're still trying to save and retain that thing that you really believe that you're doing right by. This is common. This is very, very common, unfortunately.
While DEI work depends on the morality of the privileged, EAR work requires neither moral outrage or contrition. Simply
for the love of God, stop saying earwork.
It supports both the marginalized and the privileged, freeing those with privilege from the burden of stumbling for solutions to a problem they cannot fully conceptualize, and empowering the marginalized to directly express their needs without requiring advocacy. While inclusion implies a vertical power dynamic, reconciliation can only happen horizontally. Oh, hello. Much like restorative justice models, reconciliation requires the injured party to get what they need from the perpetrators of harm. The injured party or parties are free to define their needs on their own terms. The perpetrator or perpetrators of harm are free to discover the root cause or causes that led them to them committing harmful acts. Neither party is tied to the timetable of the other. For some harms, reconciliation may take generations, while other harms could be reconciled in minutes. I noticed that there's no possibility here that the person didn't actually commit any harm.
No.
Thus, reconciliation is about more than just forgiveness or getting along. Although some reconciliatory practices may result in one or both of those outcomes.
All right, this is getting into restorative justice territory, the way that you just mentioned, like, there's no evidence that somebody actually committed a wrongdoing. Restorative justice doesn't require any due process. It's just, this person's the bad guy, this person's the victim, let's have a powwow. So.
Okay, reconciliation is about harmonious coexistence, or in homiletical terms, heaven on earth. Is that a real
Ooh,
word?
baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth.
What does homiletical mean? Homiletical?
Where is this now?
I assume in fiction.
Harmonious coexistence, or in homiletical terms, heaven on earth. Homiletical. Homiletic. I do not know that word. I mean, that somebody's really gotten out their thesaurus on this. Homiletical.
Oh, good one, Scribe. Triggered Johnny Hellcat by saying powwow.
Relating to or to the nature of a homily, relating to homiletics. Well, thanks so much for clearing that up.
All right, so the author has a word-a-day calendar.
A homily, a sermon, especially one intended to explain the practical and moral implications of a particular scriptural passage. Homiletical terms. Okay,
in Christianity, the homily is used in the middle of a mass, and it basically is just relating what the guy just said from the Bible to how it applies to your life.
Right, usually. And this, but she inserted this here, as far as I can tell, for no reason other than to show off her vocabulary. Because what does that mean? Or in heaven on earth. Okay. Anyway,
it's almost an accidental confession.
To put it in like scriptural terms, heaven on earth, maybe what she's trying to say.
I think she's just throwing in as many big words as she can.
Yeah.
To coexist harmoniously requires more than the optics of diversity, lip service equity, and insincere inclusivity. It requires depth-based communities of healing. Spaces where radical honesty and radical vulnerability are prerequisites and self-reflection is built in praxis.
Praxis. Oh man, praxis. That takes me back to some Vampire the Masquerade stuff.
This simultaneous inside-out approach is what differentiates ear work from DEI work. While diversity, equity, and inclusion work requires neither measurable external nor internal transformation.
Yes, it does. Whoa. Okay, hold on. DEI has always been pinned up by percentile measurements. Okay, at the end of the day, when they have to try to measure progress at a company on the basis of their diversity programs, it always comes from internal measurements of population demographics in the workforce. That's nonsense.
It says right here that there's no transformation.
Well, pardon me. Yeah, no, it's true.
Right. Equity, accountability, and reconciliation work requires both. Focusing on equity as a metric decenters what feels good and prioritize common sense
decenters
that meet needs.
You gotta decenter everything, don't you?
If you want to be a good ear worker, accountability ensures that the privileged cannot co-opt or misconstrue the needs of the marginalized for their own gain.
Earworking sounds like a subheading of some, deviant art Like genre or something. It's like, hey, this is filed under earwork.
Yeah, some like anime girl with a giant ear that some guy gets sucked inside or something.
Like somebody pulling out a giant Q-tip that's covered in wax and like, that feels so good.
I'm pretty sure you're describing like a whole subgenre of ASMR, man.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. Reconciliation as the final objective of this work allows everyone to heal at their own pace, while acknowledging that the needs of the injured party cannot be held hostage by the emotional maturity of those who caused harm.
This is restorative justice interwoven in there. It really is. The same language is being used.
Yeah. Well, she did mention it's similar to restorative justice.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
All right. Earwork is a roadmap for harmonious coexistence. So let's get this show on the road.
How do you propose we proceed? Written by Aja Hales or Hales.
Just gonna give enough claps to get to an even 200.
There you go. Clappy, clap.
It's so weird that you can give multiple claps.
You can give 50 for some reason.
Yeah.
When was this published?
November of last year.
Oh, of last year. Oh, okay.
So just after the election.
Okay, gotcha. So that's why she mentioned November 5th. Okay, gotcha. Because I was wondering what happened. I thought this was a this year thing.
All right. So yeah.
But she's wrong in the title. It's not dead. It's still going, and until there's a poster child, especially in the corporate world, they've been focusing on universities. But until there is a meaningful takedown of a major corporate entity for this stuff, it's going to persist. They'll just change the names and things.
But it's white supremacy. That's the important part.
It is.
I mean, it could be argued that despite their claims that it's meant to fight white supremacy, that it does promote the same kind of attitudes.
It is very infantilizing towards black people. It's basically saying, well, poor little black person, you could never do this on your own. Here, let the big white person help you up.
Well, yeah, they're categorizing anyone who is not white as inherently disabled and needing of special preferential treatment because they can't make it on their own, which is it's benevolent white supremacy.
Yeah,
I think it's condescending.
It's that too. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's white man's burden. Yeah. All right, so to make sure that
white man and woman's burden.
To make sure that you can't skip it, Scribe, we're going to start with Poe or No Gender Edition.
Okay.
I
know that you leave early just so you can miss
that. I don't miss it.
Oh. You are correct, sir.
This is where
we've seen you been missing a lot of work lately. Well, Bob, I wouldn't say I've been missing it.
This is where I take 3 genders, 2 of which are from the LGBTI wiki, meaning they're 100% real, and 1 I made up, and you have to figure out which one is made up. I'll even give you a short description of each one.
Oh boy.
All right, so let's see. Gender A, blue gift gender.
Oh God.
See no gender related to blue gifts or gifts and the color blue. Gender B, Melody Dragon. Gender related to dragons listening to melodies or music. Alright. And gender C, Safe Hug Winging. Gender related to feeling safe as someone wraps you up with their wings in a hug.
Aww. How sweet.
Oh my God, that's the most autistic thing I've ever heard.
So that one's real.
All right, so I'm
gonna say blue gift gender is the made up one.
All right. I'll start a poll in the chat so they can get on it. Don't forget one of the options that they're all real.
Okay. So with blue gift, it's like maybe the kid had a birthday and one of them was wrapped in blue paper or something. Or maybe with Melody Dragon, it's like the kid received like some sort of toy that's like a singing dragon of some sort. I think that sounds kind of like it. I'm gonna say it's B.
All right. Yeah, Scribe. The meta is that a lot of the made-up genders are related to my godson because he has a gold mine for ideas.
Okay. Well, my thinking is that out of the three, two of them are inherently magical and whimsical, and the first one is too grounded not to somehow imbue the individual with something supernatural after a fashion. So that's my thinking on it.
All right. So let's see. Jack went with B. Moon.
I'm gonna also say B. B just sounds. It sounds harmonious, but just fake.
All right. Terry.
I hate to follow the crowd, but I'm going to say B because I think your godson came home singing Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah, he's been getting into weed lately. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Hey, that song was not about weed.
It was not.
The artist clarified it was not about weed.
All right, let's see. Chat is going with A, followed by all real. Frosted, you SOB. There's no option for all fake.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't done all fake yet. Not saying it's not a possibility in the future.
You did do all fake ages and ages and ages ago, but since we established the rules of the game a bit more, since they've been more clearly defined.
Ever since our constitutional convention, where we established.
Yes.
All right, and also we have 36 viewers, but only 19 likes.
What?
You bastards!
Yeah.
Obviously, there's several viewers who are actually bots. Then.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so I think I'll end the poll there. Okay, and the answer is A is fake.
No.
Hey!
Yes, when asked what he wants for Christmas, I forget what the first thing is, but the second thing is a boo present.
A boo present. Aww.
So I was close.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be blue. All right, so let's look at the flags for the real ones. There's Melody Dragon, which I don't know if you could see if it's big enough, but
there you go.
The dragon actually has headphones on.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay.
I mean, they put effort into it.
Are they beats though? Are they beats?
Effort was made.
Beats by drag.
Yeah.
Unlike the Safe Hug Wingig one, which is just, horizontal stripes.
Safe Hug Wingig.
Ew.
That looks horrible.
Yeah, that's a gross set of colors right there.
It looks like
don't you feel safe as if you've been hugged by wings just by looking at that flag?
It looks like a game screen for like an Amiga or something.
I was thinking that. It looks like in one of those old racing games.
Yeah, or ColecoVision.
Where the horizon is rushing towards you.
Atari 2600 or something. You're getting ready to go somewhere.
Oh, Scribe, you just made my day, because not a whole lot of people recognize the Atari 2600 anymore. They're like, "What was that?" Like, you're not as old as we are. Exactly.
But I don't want to play any Atari game. I want to play Desert Bus.
I have not played Desert Bus, but it sounds hilariously awful.
Well, I mean, it was made as a joke, to be fair.
It was.
All right, but that's not all, because we also have Poe or No, Too Retarded for TV. Where I give you a gender that's too retarded for you guys to think I made it up, but also too retarded not to share. All right, and this week's gender, we're actually going with a trans one here. Female to female.
What?
There you go.
Term for trans women that consider themselves as transitioning to female, as they have been female individuals, but not in the way that society usually defines female. It is used as an alternative to male to female to reject the idea that the person was ever male.
Was this a Christopher Nolan script or something?
All right, and if you thought the flag is just a bit suggestive,
just a bit. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
It's just sideways.
Yep. That should have been vertical. Then that would have made complete sense and just complete everything.
I don't know what it is, Frosted. I just can't quite put my finger on it.
That's what she said.
She just has to slide it side to side.
So wait, it really is just a ham sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Arby's, totally Arby's.
All right, so there you go. If you're female but you want to be female instead, this is your gender.
I mean, I could see something like you go like you see those She's All That kind of movie or something where you take like a tomboy or someone and then you give them a glow up. So you have somebody who's a female, but they're not really expressing their feminine qualities all that well. And then they get like a makeover. I could see that as being called a female to female transition, but it's got nothing to do with your gender or changing your body chemistry or anything goofy like that.
Maybe like what's the Princess Diaries? Was it Anne Hathaway starts as a frumpy as a frumpy artist type?
There are like 100 movies like that.
And, Green Badger Outdoors in chat says, everywhere I look, something reminds me of her.
Yeah, the Naked Gun line.
Yep.
All right, so now on to, let's see. We probably won't be able to do 4 articles, but...
well, considering
Say
the first
thank you,
hour.
Thank you, Scribe.
See, now I'm thinking of the movie Not Another Teen Movie, where the person is supposed to be like the over-the-top artist who's splashing paint all over the walls, and then she shows a picture, and it's just like a child's finger painting.
That was back when those parody movies were pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how much Scribe will be able to stay for our next article. But,
that's a few more minutes.
Yeah. Let me just say, what a time to be Muslim.
Oh, God.
Jeez. Especially in Dearborn.
Yeah.
I don't even want to look at that fucker's face. I can't stand it.
That meeting today with him and Trump was just absolutely through the looking glass bizarre. It's just like...
Well, and when they said they snuck him in the back door, I'm like, what the... Oh my God!
I didn't.
Well, the
part
where my favorite part was where the reporter asked Mamdani, said, just the other day you referred to President Trump as a fascist. Do you still consider him to be a fascist? And he starts stumbling over his words, and Trump's just like, just say yes. It's easy. It's easier than explaining it. I'm like, okay.
I mean, kind of based, Just
What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, like he's trying to puss his way out of it, and Trump's like, just go ahead.
Yeah,
it's fine.
All right. The name is Mamdani. Mamdani.
Ma'am Danny. It's Ma'am Danny.
I gawk at my phone as I watch a video of Zoran Mamdani, the mayor-elect of New York City, debate with Andrew Cuomo. This was a historical moment for us Muslim Americans.
Sorry, real quick. Whenever I see Zoran, all I can think of is Zoltan, that fucking machine. Zoltan, is he going to grant a wish?
Free buses. That's the wish.
Maybe like monkey's paw style. I don't know. Okay, this was a historical moment for us Muslim Americans. They're at my house, my parents and siblings watched the groundbreaking debate. Their phones' volumes unnecessarily loud. I cackled as Mamdani asserts himself by telling Cuomo how he's never been confronted by sexual assault victims. Mr. Cuomo, he says matter-of-factly, I have never had to resign in disgrace. I have never cut Medicaid. I have never stolen hundreds of millions of dollars from the MTA. Powerful words from a man of a group of people who were no longer afraid to put themselves out there. Go get 'em, Zoran. That sounds like a line from Power Rangers.
Go Power Rangers.
Yeah, he's never done this stuff because he's never actually held a position yet.
Can I just throw a question out there? How much of the population of New York City you think was actually around during 9/11? I'm just curious. Like, what do you think is? Yeah, I mean, because you have the younger generation, which has grown up completely without having been there, and then you have the immigrant population, which I understand is substantial. What is the actual proportion of New York City that actually remembers 9/11?
Not enough.
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming at least over 50%, but I couldn't say.
I would speculate that it's 30. That's just a wild guess. That's just my wild ass guess.
I bet had that much replacement.
I think so.
Well, I think all the older people are getting the hell out of there.
Or passing away, one of the two. Yeah.
Well, that's one way to get the hell out of there.
Yeah,
it's true.
I mean, because
it's true.
If you, I mean, because truthfully, I mean, regardless of your feelings on the matter, for a Muslim to get elected in New York City, considering what happened during 9/11, is not a trivial matter.
No,
that's significant.
It was hard to believe that a brown, foreign-born Muslim man was going up against an established white man to become the mayor of one of the most famous cities in the world. A white man endorsed by multiple billionaires and the Trump himself. It was even harder to believe that 9/11 happened only 24 years ago, and how it changed the lives of every Muslim in America.
Isn't that the Norm Macdonald joke?
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Yeah, I would hate if some Muslims detonated a dirty bomb, killing millions. Because do you know how hard it would be for Muslims after that?
Yeah.
Yes, think of the backlash against all the Muslims.
With the tides of public favor finally turning towards Palestine, the growing acceptance of Muslims in America, and of course Zoran Mamdani's mayoral election, it sure feels like a great time to be a Muslim. Maybe it's just me living in a diverse metropolitan city, but I'd never thought I'd see the day when halal food would be available on nearly every street.
He's not wrong. It's pretty much on every single street corner, especially depending on where you are.
Now, on those streets, how many pride flags are up? I wonder.
A similar number until they're not.
Yeah. None on those streets, no.
Yeah, well, just wait.
When I started college in 2017, my awe at seeing the growing acceptance of Muslims was indescribable. As a hijabi, people treated me so respectfully, opening doors for me and asking for my permission to touch me on my shoulder or hug me.
What?
So you got special.
May I hug you? May I touch your shoulder?
Oh my god.
No.
At restaurants, servers were quick to point out when something on the menu contained alcohol or pork. Professors and supervisors were more than understanding when I informed them of upcoming Ramadan and certain restrictions on what I could or couldn't do during the holy month. Once, when the Atlanta wind undid my hijab and nearly blew it away, several women surrounded me to give me privacy as I hastily redid my headscarf.
Jesus Christ.
They just form a phalanx at will so no one sees your hair.
Wow. Now, let's imagine for a second that story is true. That people have been so pistol whipped into subservience to someone's religion that they are now effectively servants.
Yeah.
That's just disturbing. And you know those. Oh yeah, I've wondered at I've just been amazed at how people have been respectful of my religious practice. Yeah, because they have to. because if they didn't, they'd be breaking the law, and they'd probably get a lawsuit against them under Title VII or Title VI or something else. So don't get too high in your own supply there.
And also, let's remember, in fairness, that the Jews have this phenomena too.
Yeah, or Christians or anybody else that can make a justified claim for it.
Well, no, I'm saying like the subservient thing, because you have the goyim, the non-Jew that does all this stuff for all the Jews on Sunday.
My favorite Jewish thing is that they put up a rope around parts of the city or the neighborhood so that they can break the Sabbath and technically not be breaking it. And that is still the funniest thing to me. It's like,
man,
they think they can trick God.
Yeah, I like people who look for loopholes in their religious practices so they can still call themselves part of a religion, but they're not really part of the religion. Or like, oh well, technically I did it this way or I went this way. It's like there was I forget, it was either Iran or Saudi Arabia or somewhere where you could go to a brothel, temporarily marry the prostitute for the duration of your visit, and then get it annulled after you leave. And I'm not making this up. This is something that actually is done so that you can avoid technically violating religious doctrine.
That's amazing.
That's my wife.
Exactly. For the next 10 minutes. I got to split though, guys. I apologize.
All right. Well,
Hi, Scribe.
Hey, everybody. Nice seeing everybody in the chat. Starlit Misfit and Blue-Eyed Scream and Green Badger Outdoors and Evolved Potato. And I saw Kiefer Dam there and Kyler and Della Hazed. And anybody else? I think if I missed somebody. Man Squatch, Willet Forge, of course, Johnny Hellcat. But yeah, thanks for having me on. Sorry for the brief stay, but such is the way of things. But I should be doing my show tomorrow afternoon for Dogcat Fox and Friend, and talking about the news stuff of the day and all that fun stuff. 12:30 or 3:30, depending on which time zone you're in.
One question. Why is there always an audible mouse click right before Dogcat Fox speaks?
Okay, now if you want to make fun of his speech impediment, I'm afraid that I'm going to have to refer you to HR.
Damn. That I'm
Okay,
gonna have to deal with those ear people.
I know. Yeah, you have to do some ear work, or some fuck work. Really, fairness, understanding, courtesy, and kindness is what Kiefer Dam suggested. Courtesy,
compassion, understanding, and kindness.
Compassion, understanding, kindness. Uck work. Okay.
No, cuck.
Compassion, understanding, courtesy, and kindness. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. But nice seeing you guys. Have a good rest of your Friday night and weekend, and I will see you on the proverbial flip side.
Have a good one, Scribe.
Oh,
all right. Bye, guys. Take care.
And Six, I think he's in chat. I sent you the link on Discord, so you can join anytime.
Yes, join us, Six.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Scribe.
Hey, Six.
Damn it. Hey, Six.
Six is one of us. One of us.
Google.
I am hitherto to be known as Six Light.
Yeah.
Six,
From this day forward, you shall all refer to me by the name Betty.
But isn't Betty a girl's name?
Let's just
True.
make some RC Cola and he'll be right as rain.
True, but there are some who call me Tim.
Oh, Tim the Enchanter.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. So, where were we? Oh, yeah. They formed the phalanx around her, so no one would know that she has hair. All right. Let's see. Though I am immensely grateful, it's bittersweet seeing these changes. I was only 2 years old when 9/11 happened, but its effects lasted on me for years. Kids at school thought it was funny calling me a terrorist and asking me if I knew where Osama bin Laden was hiding.
Well, did you?
Yeah, it was good. Well, did you? I'm not hearing a no. Right. On the bus, the people sitting next to me either ignored me when I talked to them or pulled my hijab as I tried to disregard their taunts. At lunch, I often sat alone and ate, and in gym class, I was always the third among unwilling partners. I
That
must have been,
that
I must
sounds
have
very
been
bad.
Muslim because I think I've gone through a lot of this. Man, I didn't even bomb any towers. No one wanted to be near that weird Muslim girl with the weird thing on her head, and who understand what Allahu Akbar meant.
Yeah, it meant something was going to explode soon.
Yeah. Well, it didn't help that you would shout it at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just me. Ask anyone growing up Muslim in America during the early 2000s about what it was like. They'll tell you the stories of being ostracized, prejudiced, and bullied by their peers for their religious and ethnic identities. We joke about getting randomly selected at the airport, but it was a harrowing reality for us.
Oh no, you got stopped at the airport.
Numerous mosques throughout the United States even received bomb threats. Did any of them have a plane fly into them? Because if not, I feel like it's not even. Right. Many Muslims faced eviction, deportation, and hate crime after 9/11 happened. We became the idiotic comic reliefs, calculating villains and hostile outsiders in your favorite television shows, movies, and video games, with Muslim women being sexualized, hint belly dancers, or portrayed as submissive and abused victims. How much media has belly dancers in it?
I don't know, but Call of Duty 4 was quite a game.
Did that have a lot of terrorists? The last Call of Duty I played was 2.
Yeah. It was called Modern Warfare, so.
Everything
I've never played a Call of Duty game.
Everything I know about Islam, I learned from Team America.
Yeah.
No, I would be interested in seeing if Activision ever puts out Call of Duty made for modern audiences warfare.
Well, yeah, that's just the newest Call of Duty game.
Oh yeah, the Black Ops 7. Yeah, I've seen. Oh my gosh.
Those people of indeterminate ethnicity and religion are attacking that building. It didn't help things when ISIS became prominent around 2014 and made ominous videos broadcasting their threats to the world. At this point in time, I began wearing the burqa and had been attending Islamic school, madrasa, to memorize the Quran. People felt even more emboldened to express their fear, distrust, and hatred towards us Muslims. I began doubting my religion, especially when at madrasa they, oh so wrongly, taught us to hate anyone different than us, even Muslims.
Yeah, you don't hate them, you explode them. Get it right, Muslim.
Even Muslims who are not as practicing as we were. So you guys are legitimately taught to hate everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay. A few years ago, I watched my youngest sister, aged only 5 years old, get off her bus and walked her home.
I watched my youngest sister get off.
Well, it's her stepsister. I asked her if her classmates treated her any differently for wearing her hijab, which she had already whipped off before coming home. Is that allowed? No, she said to my immense relief. Why would they? I'm glad that people in the West are realizing that the Islamic faith teaches love, tolerance, patience, and peace, and not violence or hatred. You just told us they teach hatred. like literally, the previous paragraph, you told us they teach hatred. Okay.
Yes.
Even if so-called Muslim nations and societies don't do a very good job of embodying core Islamic values. Oh yeah, real Islam has never been tried.
Yes.
It's because of this growing acceptance and support for Muslims that caused me to re-examine my misgivings regarding my religion and come back to my faith. It's also because of brave people like Zoran Mamdani and notable historical figures such as Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X that make me realize that being misunderstood as a Muslim doesn't make us any less capable of challenging the status quo, spreading ideas and making a difference in the world that seems so determined to find a scapegoat for its problems. America has come so far these past 2.5 decades, from seeing us as bombers, extremists, and terrorists, to not just ordinary people, but also visionaries and leaders. Thanks for reading.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could give out 911 claps.
Nice.
So yeah, 9/11 and ISIS, Muslims most affected, and also they're a peaceful religion, yet they are literally taught to hate others.
Yeah.
But anyway, with the end of the second article comes the second game, which is for the chat only, Italians,
Yeah.
and that is the caption contest, where I show a photo of a political figure or event, and the chat to come up with a caption for it, and whichever one we like best, I'll tweet out after the show. And this week we have just some protesters just getting owned by ICE, like taking some pepper spray right to the face, and like all the leftists on Twitter were like, "Oh, look what they're doing to them!" Like they were blocking in the car. That they were just dispersed. In Islam, what is the penalty for blasphemy, apostasy?
Big hugs. They like
yeah.
it.
Yeah, big hugs. Yeah. A small fine.
Yeah.
I make a despicy protester. Let's see. Ice the fresh maker. Open wide. Let's see. I disperse of the riot. I hate you people. Jack.
Somehow this is Gunsky's doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let me touch up your spray tan. Pocket sand, shush a shot.
Okay. I don't know.
I get the pocket sand reference. This isn't pepper spray, it's fat activist diarrhea. Okay.
Yeah.
Give another, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. And doesn't look like we're getting much else, so maybe I'll just end it there. Alright. Oh wait, take it in the face. Which I hope is a caption and not just an unrelated thing from
Yeah.
Alright, so where are you guys going with? Jack?
They all kind of suck.
They do.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Ice the Fresh Maker.
That one's my favorite. I like Ice the Fresh Maker.
Okay, I'll take that one. That's not bad.
Oh wait! No! I've got one. How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Yeah.
That one was Sun's suggestion. I'll have to go with that one.
Yeah, but that's not in the chat.
I don't care. I'm adding it.
You can't take captions from your wife.
No, hold on.
You wouldn't take a caption from your wife.
I did say how it feels to chew 5 gum.
Aha!
There you go. Done. See? Now it's in chat.
I might.
Yeah.
See, I have to go with that one. How it feels
Hi,
to chew 5
Frosted.
gum.
Hi, Terry. Hi, Jack. Hi, Six.
Hey, son.
All I see is that message deleted. So
You fucker, he deleted my message.
Hi, Star. Hi, Taco Paca. Hi, Braniel.
hi, son.
Son's had her muffins, and now she's
Hi,
able to say hi.
Potato. Hi, Migda.
All right,
Hi, Blue-Eyed.
Just say blue.
Hi, Bad Dog.
is there a valid answer you're going with, Moon?
Yeah, the ice, the fresh maker.
All right. Terry.
Simple and effective. I think it was Starlit Misfits said open wide.
All right.
So technically, that one got deleted when.
No, it's not deleted. It's still there.
Okay.
Yeah, you did when you.
I thought I saw it get deleted, but no, it's open wide.
I wouldn't delete a comment from someone following the rules.
Liar.
All right. 6. What are you going with?
I guess the spray tan one.
Spray tan.
Well,
I still like Suns though. How it
looks
feels
like,
to chew 5 gum.
I don't get it. I don't know what 5 gum is.
It's
so funny.
There was for a while there was a meme that went on with people would put the most ridiculously bad reactions or stupid things that people would do. Like this one guy put his hand into this stuff that like instantly froze around his hand, and he went ah! And he screamed his ass off. But it's like how it feels to chew 5 gum. Then the guy did; he screamed, and then it says 5 gum, stimulate your senses.
So 5 gum is like really bad then?
It's based on a commercial that you probably haven't seen, Terry.
I like hearing Moonshock explain the things that he saw.
Fuck off! I'm gonna go watch that video right now.
And then there was this cat that wanted a cheeseburger.
Nope.
All right. So I think that's James Cawley at 1.
There. The best one is when this kid he jumps right through a door. It's just that awesome.
That's my favorite one.
Yes, that one is great.
Yeah.
And there's this weird looking kid, and he says, "I like turtles." And
so
I like turtles.
I just watched it. I'm gonna put it in the chat. It's only 9 seconds long. There you go.
Yeah.
You guys watch that, and then you'll understand. Motherfucker, you put me in a timeout. You son of a bitch!
Hey,
I can't do it.
Don't hate the player. Hit the game.
if you can't do the crime, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
Hey, I committed no crime. I did it on behalf of my wife, so it's perfectly legal.
Incorrect.
All right, and this next article is dedicated to 6.
Ah.
Oh,
6. Why can't you
I
love
like-
me? This is a short poem. You loved my taco. It's meat. Browned skin folded in a soft, warm pillow. Why can't you love me? You loved my guac. Mashed fruit. Tart lime. You dipped into its soft flesh. Your fingers salty, hungry. Why can't you love me? Your sweat glistens with blue agave from Jalisco. It blurs your edges.
Jalisco. Jalisco.
Jalisco. It blurs your edges, loosens your tongue. Lets the regret leak out slow. Why can't you love me? The food I make comes from me, my hands, my story, my people. This masa I offer. Take, eat. This is my soul. Thank you.
Well, I think we all learned something.
This sounds like a parable that was written by Mexican Jesus.
Good. Jesus.
I just gotta give that as many claps as I can.
I just want to say this: these eagle eggs, they give me no nutrients.
That was almost as well written as the Pregnant Goku article. Almost.
Well, funny you should say that, Terry.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Because our next
God
article
damn it, Terry! You've doomed us all.
is from the same author as Pregnant Goku.
Hey.
What I learned about polyamory from the Highlander.
Oh God.
Absolutely nothing. I'm sorry if you came here for some sage advice. I don't have it. I guess you probably thought I had polyamory and the Highlander all figured out. Well, no, I don't. The Highlander is an 80s movie about Scottish dudes trying to kill each other with swords in the parking garage under Madison Square Garden. I could probably extract a think piece or two about polyamory from that film if I really thought hard about it. But do you really want me to do that? I guess you do if you're here now. Alright, let me try. So, Christopher Lambert is this immortal warrior who was born over 1,000 years ago. He's trying to kill the voice of Mr. Krabs in order to receive the Quickening, a prize awarded the last living immortal. See, the only thing that can kill an immortal is decapitation by another immortal. And by the halfway point of the movie, these two are the only immortals left to claim the prize. Anyways, having been alive for the past dozen centuries, Christopher Lambert had many lovers, all of whom... Nah, I don't think I want to do this. If you really want to learn a thing or two about polyamory, and you absolutely have to distill it from 1986 cult fantasy film The Highlander, then maybe that's something you've just got to do on your own.
I love what I really love is the subtle formatting.
I don't know anything about polyamorous relationships. I've never been in one, and I'm not sure if I ever will. I also don't know that much about the Highlander either. I've seen the first one a few times, and it hasn't aged very well, but I still thought the Highlander was a lot of fun. Plus, it features a really dope original score from Queen. Freddie Mercury is always cool in my book, and so is polyamory. I don't think it's for me, but I respect any relationship you have with your partners, as long as the decision you make are mutual. Yet, perhaps it was too ambitious to even consider writing this think piece. I know you want a lesson, be it about Christopher Lambert, dating multiple people simultaneously, or both. That's good, because curiosity is healthy, and so is Christopher Lambert. By the way, it's pronounced Lambert. I guess that counts as a lesson. If you really want to learn a thing or two about polyamory, and you absolutely have to distill it from 1986 cult fantasy film The Highlander, then maybe that's something you've just got to do on your own. This is not my lesson to teach. Luckily, you can watch The Highlander in HD for free with limited commercial interruptions right here on Hulu. Thanks, Hulu, and thank you for your time.
Okay, that was good.
I think
this is perhaps the only good article you've ever read on this stream ever.
I don't know. The last one we had from this guy wasn't bad. The fuck me in my bird ass.
Yes.
So I think we learned something today.
Specifically, the pronunciation of Lambert.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Now we'll go to what is usually our first, but this time is our last game. And that is Sad Libs Double Prompt Edition, where I take 4 headlines for medium, take out 2 words, and you guys fill those words Mad Lib style. That chat votes on which one is best. Alright, so Jack, I need a person.
Fuck. I mean, usually my default is either Michelle Obama or what's her name, the woman who lost the election.
Kamala Harris.
No, Stacey Abrams.
Oh.
But I don't want to.
Clinton. There's multiple choices.
Yeah.
Hell, let's go with another loser. Let's do Hillary Clinton.
I was kind of expecting you to say Christopher Lambert. And I've seen Highlander once, but I'll always remember him as Raiden from the '95 Mortal Kombat.
I've never seen Highlander, nor have I seen Mortal Kombat.
You gotta come on.
Well, there is this guy who has like a movie night and stuff.
Well, yeah, but that's like an actual like studio movie. Like I doubt I'm gonna find that free on YouTube.
Well, isn't that Uwe Boll?
Nah, that was it Paul W.S. Anderson, the guy who went on to make all the Resident Evils and Event Horizon.
And not notably Boogie Nights or There Will Be Blood.
Yes, different Paul Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat and There Will Be Blood were the same director.
Mortal Kombat and Boogie Nights.
Alright, let's see. So, Moon, I need a person.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay, yeah, that one ready quick.
Can I just say, she may be an idiot, but Jumping Jack Flash was a great movie.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hello, Theodore Rex, Terry, I need an adjective.
You know what adjective no one ever suggests? Chunky.
That's gold, Terry.
Hey, I haven't said chunky in a long, long time. Thank you very much. And you're only using it because it's so great.
Yeah. Only when he's really desperate will Jack reach back for the classics.
It always works. Always.
All right. 6, I need a medical condition.
Rickets.
There you go.
I'm going to guess at how that's spelled. Yeah, good enough. All right. Let's see. Terry, give me a specific place.
Let's see. I'm not thinking of anything. Just go with Auschwitz.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. 6, give me a transitive verb.
Scalping.
Mm.
All right. I'll just do scalp because it's not one ending in ing. All right. Let's see. Jack, give me a type of person plural.
Stacey Abrams.
Nigga.
No. No. Well, if we're gonna go down that road, let's do Negroes.
What, you can't say the word?
Well, no, I can say it. It's just that I think that Negroes is often funnier.
Negro is more classy.
Negroes is like the white guy with a monocle saying it.
Yeah. It's like a nice antebellum Southern gentleman. Let's see. And Moon, give me a specific place.
How about
is he dying?
no,
He's
I'm
dying.
thinking. I'm
just
thinking.
moon base. Just
Scribe's moon base.
Is that what you're going with?
Sure, why not? Thank you, Terry. What a good idea that was.
All right. Okay, so let's see. Jax is Hillary Clinton forces people from Africa and Auschwitz to fight on the front line.
Yeah.
Are we sure that's not like a future headline?
Yeah. Oh man, the fight to the death between the blacks and the Jews. Oh my goodness.
Right, and let's see, Moons. Whoopi Goldberg tried to scalp elephants and ended up choking the world. And it's kind of messed up. I don't know when she did that.
Yeah.
All right, Terry's.
Envious.
Calling deaths chunky shifts blame to Negroes.
What?
I mean, Negroes are probably responsible for the death.
What, chunky deaths?
Like 50% of them at least. Yeah.
Or Negroes commit nothing but chunky?
Man, that was a chunky death.
You are guilty of chunky.
That's when you die in a Campbell's soup factory.
I guess so.
All right, and 6 is a new Ricketts shot arrives in Scribe's moon base. Is it a gift or something else?
Oh my god.
Alright, so I'll start pulling the chats again on which one is best.
I think that mine takes this one.
I mean, it only makes sense that you would take people from Auschwitz to fight on the front line. They'll be dead anyway, so there you go.
I mean, they're probably not going to have much stamina.
Exactly. I mean, you're two birds with one stone right there, baby.
I'm just thinking of Walter Matthau and Fail Safe trying to figure out who's going to survive in the nuclear apocalypse. The blacks know violence, but the Jews know organization.
That was a pretty good movie, but I still say the ending is bullshit.
What, like New York City blows up?
Specifically, the president bombing it.
I mean, yeah, I get. I mean, well, the question is, what would this is too deep a conversation for the court.
Nah, if you accidentally start nuclear war with Russia, too late. You're already in. You finished the job.
Jack Gunsky, professional at starting deep conversations when it is completely inappropriate to do so.
Yeah, Jack.
Yeah.
When people don't want you to, Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Jack is in line at McDonald's, and he turns to the guy standing next to him. Hey, man, would you like to get into a deep conversation before you make your order?
Hey, this is one of the few times I didn't start a deep conversation. Thank you very much.
That's deep.
I'll remind you that shortly before this stream goes, I was having a discussion on the merits of the play Our Town.
Yes, which has some connection to Jack being sick. We're not sure what it is, though.
I'll tell you what the connection is. I'm sick, and I thought of a random thing because I was sick.
Jack caught Ricketts on Scribe's moon base. Now he's going to get a shot.
Looks like Jack wins with 62%. So, I think we can end it there.
Sympathy votes.
Well, he is sick, you know.
I am sick.
And he had to see Our Town.
Do you have that long COVID or something?
He's trying to scalp the elephants and caught Ricketts.
Frosted, I'm afraid that you'll need to mute me and Moon for this next part because I'm going to kill him.
Man. You have so many hair triggers, Jack. Alright. And now for
that's why you listened to me for some reason.
Alright, and now for our final article. Our old pal Oceana Teppenfart is back.
Oh, fuck this woman.
Let's talk about neo-foraging during the hunger crisis.
Let's not say we did.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just make a prediction. Okay, so black people rob stores, and because of that, the stores move away. They cause a food desert or a food crisis in inner cities, and now the people of the inner cities have resorted to jungle life, including jungle warfare and hunting gathering in order to survive.
Well, let's find out together.
I just love foraging these iPhones.
Hey, I found a bush of flat screen TVs. So by now, we've noticed that the rich are waging active war on the poor. Millions of people are going to go hungry or even die as a result of the rollbacks on vital care subsidies that were propping up America. It's not just the GOP's fault. Democrats who rolled over for the Trumpian bullies also are at fault. I mean, they literally rolled over to get absolutely nothing, and Schumer is sitting there whining about how it's not really his fault.
Because he's a little bitch. What do you think?
I love how everybody hates him now.
He's always been a little bitch, so that's just the way that's the way I'm calling it.
I can no longer get my Chips Ahoy cookies with my Snap.
What? Oh, that bastard.
But luckily we have this Article 6, so you can find ways to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can pick the Oreo cookies off the trees.
Yes.
The truth is that SNAP subsidies are likely going to go the way of the dodo sooner rather than later.
Oh, darn. People might actually have to get jobs.
Heresy.
I know. Such a shame.
Most likely permanently. So you might be wondering what people can do to make it work.
No, not really.
At the same time.
I don't wonder that at all. I wonder, gee, why don't they just get a real job and actually earn that money themselves?
Because they're black. They can't do that.
Oh, I know. Such a shame.
Now, there are much easier ways, as we'll find out.
Oh, I'm sure.
Believe it or not, my crust punk, chef, and gutter punk friends might have the answer.
What?
Okay.
No way.
I have no idea what those are.
Well, I know what a chef is.
Yeah. In life, I've met several people whose diets consisted of whatever they could find in dumpsters throughout New York City. I've also met people who were masterful at going into the woods or parks nearby to forage what they could. And you know what? They ate surprisingly well from time to time. They've made a bit of an art out of it. I call it neo-foraging. And it's
So basically this person is like, hey, you remember the Great Depression? Let's do that, except not get a job.
Yeah.
Here, I have a better idea. Why don't we just send all these poor, unfortunate blacks that are in this country that think it's so bad, send them over to England and they'll get free everything, just like the illegal immigrant boat migrants. I mean, technically, they wouldn't be residents.
They're African Americans. Let them go home.
No, because Africa doesn't want them.
That doesn't matter.
There's no snacks in Africa.
That'll definitely redefine the term boat migrant.
They've made a bit of an art out of it. All right, I did that part. And it's the art of finding food when food pantries fail you.
Right.
Here's how neo-foraging can work for you. If you're really down and out, there are several ways that you can find food for yourself. Here are my tips. Disclaimer. Understand that eating food that was thrown out is never a good idea. Choose clean food that you feel safe eating that has never touched the inside of a garbage can. Ideally, food that isn't officially expired.
Oh, or you can emulate what the people that film themselves doing in Great Britain. They just walk into a store, pick stuff off the shelf, and then just walk right out. It works for them.
Well, that's how it happens in a lot of our cities, too.
There you go. I mean, loss prevention isn't allowed to detain the people. They have to actually let them go.
Right. First, learn about the toss-out habits of grocery stores and retail stores. My friends would often find out which restaurants tossed out their leftover food from large-scale batch cooking at night. They either would ask others on the street which dumpsters were good to pull food from, or observe when people took out their trash. Or if they were more open about it, they would go so far as to ask people who worked in the restaurant. This tended to be the best result because it meant that they'd often just get free leftovers without it ever having been in the garbage can. Man, that's the life. From there, they would rummage around the dump to find the food that seemed mostly unscathed by the toss. Ideally, the food will still be sealed in its original wrapping and reasonably fresh and uneaten. For example, one person found an entire trash bag of nothing but bread that was baked that day from a bakery. The bakery couldn't keep it overnight, so it ended up dumped. They grabbed the bag, froze some bread, and ate the rest. Boom, meal. One time my friends and I dumpster dived a GNC near my apartment.
What's
You
a
found
GNC?
General Nutrition Center.
Yeah, they sell like supplements and stuff like that. Let's see.
So, see, I thought maybe it was Grand Nigger Central, so I'm glad it's a.
I'll never think of GNC the same way ever again, Terry. Thank you.
They weren't fully expired per se. They expired that day, so we grabbed them and ate those for about 6 days after.
Gross.
But, well, Moon, they just expired. They're perfectly good. Consider working in a kitchen.
And stealing food.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's a better one. Consider working for a company that are like a food service or a fast food restaurant that pays for free. I mean, they give you free food. It's no problem.
Traditional.
See, I think this one versus consider working in a kitchen. Just chop off the last 3 words of that sentence, and I think you've got the solution. Consider working.
If you can't put Neo in front of it, it's not worth doing.
Yeah.
Neo working.
Exactly.
Traditional foraging meant going out into the wild and coming back with food. Most of us don't live out in the wild, but that doesn't mean we can't expand the search for food in our environments. Sometimes it's a matter of double tasking. More than one of my friends have worked in restaurant kitchens and bars for the sole perk of being able to take home some of the food and eat some of the food on the off break. My advice is to talk to staff members about the situation beforehand. Fast food joints tend to fire people for taking food home, so it's best to work with smaller, non-chain restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, at the interview, make sure you ask, "Hey, can I take home the expired food?"
What is the company policy on stealing?
Yeah. Pick up a foraging book or take a class. They have classes?
A foraging book? Oh my god.
It's not stealing, it's creative inventory.
But then you have to wait till someone throws out the foraging book.
Just remember, it's those mushrooms that have the red caps and the white dots on the red caps that you really want to eat because they're good for you. Just ignore the fact that they're called death caps. Shh.
No, they're named after Mr. Death, who was the scientist who discovered them.
Yeah.
A death cap is the name of a hat.
Yeah.
A very dangerous hat.
Yes, and when you hear the term Amanita phalloides, just shh. They're good for you. They make good. They make for good cooking.
So there's a little secret about cities and suburbs that most people don't want to tell you. There's actually a lot of plant life that can be considered to be edible. This is true even in areas where you wouldn't expect it to be. For example, most areas have acorn trees. Acorn meal is edible, though it can be fairly bitter. The same can be said of dandelions and marigolds, as well as certain local wildflowers. I'm just picturing them like grazing in someone's lawn, like a freaking sheep.
Yeah.
Can you do some edging along the sides to make it look nice and neat?
I once went to a park near Kearney that had a real cherry tree. I was able to pick a cherry right off the tree and eat it, no problem.
That's pronounced Kearney.
Oh, all right. It was juicy too.
Give me an adjective. Juicy.
I've also eaten thimbleberries right off the bush, and even helped myself to some mulberries off a tree.
I've actually eaten mulberries. They're not that bad.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
But did you pick them off a tree or maybe find them in a dumpster?
We actually have our neighbor next door has a mulberry tree that fruits every year, and it's fucking annoying because the birds love them, eat them, and they shit all over the place.
Look, all I know is that monkeys chase weasels around mulberry bushes.
What?
Don't ask.
The old The old nursery rhyme, or
Yeah.
whatever you call it.
No, I was just thinking of the Dr. Seuss book To Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street, which got banned because it featured a Chinaman.
No. Round and round the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey stopped to pull up his socks. Pop goes the weasel.
What Terry said, yes.
Yes.
Ah.
We put him up against the wall and pop goes the weasel.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. It's important to check out your local parks and library services to see if they have foraging classes. After all, eating the wrong berry or mushroom can kill you.
No.
It's true.
This person has clearly taken botany courses all their life.
Just picturing someone like goes out in their yard and there's just a ton of like dead hippies.
Hopefully.
I think that was oh shit. I was forgetting the name. Never mind. I was gonna make a Jonestown reference.
Well, I mean, that did have a lot of hippies dying.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say that was just Jonestown.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Flavor Aid.
Ooh, Flavor Aid.
Commies are just dying for Flavor Aid.
Yeah.
The ghetto of Kool-Aid.
With that said, it's quite possible to go to certain parks and pick up a lot of nutritious plants. Just make sure you leave enough to help keep the stock going for others.
Yeah.
Or,
Wait, is the socialist telling people to leave some over for other people?
Yes.
or go hunting and fishing. So, full disclosure, I've never really done this well in Jersey. Me and nature don't mix. You're picking berries off of trees to, sustain yourself.
My friend, you are a communist. You live at total odds with nature.
If you're in Jersey, just go hunt some gang members.
Yeah. or also, alternative, get the hell out of Jersey.
Wise words.
It's not natural for me, and frankly, nature poses an imminent risk of death for someone with my allergy. You want to tell us what that allergy is, or?
No, they're going to keep that in the dark, so you never find out.
It's an allergy to work.
Is my allergy in and of itself its own disease, like myalgia? It's my allergy. Oh, come on, that was funny, damn it!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can we get some LOLs in chat from Moon?
Right. Lol.
Okay. Let's see. But I have a surprisingly clean-cut friend named Terry.
Oh.
Oh, Terry with an I.
Oh.
Who was always doing this, even as a young girl. She and her dad would go out crabbing at a nearby inlet, and she'd find the juiciest crabs.
Crabbing is fun, actually.
All she ever needed was a crabbing license. That's like $25 or so in Jersey. A crab trap and a bucket of fried chicken. Oh, I think we know her ethnicity. Okay.
Yeah.
Next thing you knew,
Fried chicken.
next thing
Since it says crabbing with extra, it's like eating. There's extra steps here, and it's confounding.
All you need is a crabbing license, a crab trap, and a bucket of fried chicken, and you've got some food for the day.
That's right.
and then you got a stew going.
why don't you just get your chicken hunting license?
Here's an idea: eat the chicken.
And there's some collard greens in there somewhere too, right?
Next thing you knew, she and her folks would be eating better than an all-you-can-eat Red Lobster festival. Red Lobster festival? Right.
No, I've actually given up on Red Lobster. They basically just lost me as a customer when they got rid of the endless shrimp. Fuck them.
I mean, I'm not really a seafood person anyway.
Oh, and you live in New England? You bastard. What kind of New Englander are you?
I'll eat clam chowder, all right? Is that good enough for you?
I don't.
It's chowder. Say it right.
I don't actually know a ton of New Englanders that are huge on the seafood here.
Terry, did you just say it's chowder?
Yeah, it's chowder. Say it right.
Chowder. You gotta say it. Yeah, that's right. Chowder.
Chowder.
Yeah. Chowder. So it's chowder.
Say chowder, Frenchie.
Yes.
Terry is sympathetic to Bostonians because they also can't say the R at the end of a word.
Boston.
All right. No cap, I was jealous.
Cap.
What?
Lady, you were too old to be saying dumb shit like that. I mean, most people are too old to be saying dumb shit like that. All right.
What are you, a stupid motherfucker?
Oddly enough, Terry was also the girl who taught me how to forage and how to do amazing things with squash, corn, and tomatoes.
Terry, you're such an amazing girl, you know that?
Apparently, yeah.
I think she also goes hunting, but I've always chickened out when it came to shooting animals.
Chickened or chimped? I mean.
Yeah.
If you're daring, you might want to try the Hillbilly Deluxe.
Ooh, that sounds like a hamburger.
Let's see. One of my friends is a little more daring than others, and while I don't condone this, it seems to work for her. My friend Jenna, asterisk, so I'm guessing that's not her real name, started...
Maybe the star is part of her name.
Yeah, Jenna Star.
Jenna Star.
Jenna Star.
Started living in Virginia, close to North Carolina, where she picked up a rather scary habit. She'd look for fresh roadkill, then she'd cook it and eat it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's how you get the botulism.
Yeah, you get the botulism that way.
She called it the Hillbilly Deluxe and had a tendency of feeding it to guests when she ran out of food.
She didn't get a lot of return guests.
Yeah, I'd freaking sue her. Obviously, this comes with a lot of risks. Botulism and parasites can kill you. Cooking can only get rid of so many at times, so I don't condone this. However, Jenna is far from the only one to do this that I know of. Who the fuck are you hanging around with?
Jenna and Terry, pay attention.
My God.
We call this the highway burger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of falling in with the wrong crowd here. Right.
clearly.
If the meat's good, the meat's good.
Giggity.
I have that on a t-shirt. Yeah.
That's a t-shirt. If the meat's good, the meat's good.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Exactly.
When you're really down and out, you can't always be that picky.
Frosted, you need to make a mug that says if the meat's good, the meat's good.
It just has like a dead raccoon picture on it.
Make it so.
Bleed, she's old enough to breed.
Oh, Terry.
Food is going to get scarcer now. There's no buts about it. With Snap going the way of the dodo, everyone is going to have to get a little crafty when it comes to the food they
God, if only. If fucking only.
If you can kill it, you can grill it.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Some may have to get a bit more tricky about it than others, especially those who live in urban environments and those who are a bit more suburban.
Don't be so suburban.
I know a couple of my readers are food insecure, so I made this guide for them to follow in the event that food pantries fail and fellow neighbors, churches, and family members don't help them out. Lady, how many of your readers are going to die as a result of this article?
So instead of buying my book, it's read my food guide.
I really wish I could just leave the comment. I have botulism. Any suggestions?
I got the botch.
In an ideal world, we'd all have gardens to tend to so that we can all get, at the very least, some vegetables and fruits. But it's not that easy these days. Landlords and city codes suck. The best thing to do is know what your options are and learn skills that make it easy to adapt to the harsh world we live in these days. And if that upsets you, thank a Republican.
No, I think the better thing to say is if that upsets you, fuck you. Too bad.
And then there's the buy me a coffee thing. Which,
yes.
If you want
for anyone who's wondering what to do if you do have botulism, I looked it up. You inject it into your face, and apparently it gets rid of wrinkles.
Oh, honey. Put those fingers in that mouth.
She was crawling with parasites, but not a wrinkle on her.
She got the bites.
Yeah.
And as for the buy me a coffee thing, look for a free one in a dumpster.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Let's see. It completely sucks that it has come to this. Dried beans to... let's see. Word of acorns. Word of caution. Word of acorns. Acorns have tannins and should be boiled.
Tannins.
Yes, tannins are dangerous.
Yeah, tannins are toxic. You have to roast the or leach them out using water.
Correct.
No, you're way off. The worst thing about tannins is that they use the sports almanac to rig to like bet on sports and then make all the money. Yeah.
Biff.
Most of the weeds you dig up from your garden are edible.
There's some
Fat hen has more iron than stinger.
Believe it or not,
if she's talking about an actual chicken, then sure.
Yeah, you can actually make a salad out of dandelions. That's one of the big survivalist go-tos.
Oh, here's a much better idea. Eat the rich.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Got him.
That's
Fava
crazy.
beans and a nice Chianti.
You're crazy.
Oh, you're so bad. All right. So there you go.
And someone at the bottom is saying, I'm pretty sure you can't get botulism from roadkill, so you're all wrong.
Well, never once did she mention picking somebody else's orange tree, and there's a picture right there.
I really wish there was just a picture of roadkill.
Oh, that'd have been nasty.
I'm just thinking of the basketball thing, roadkill caught on tape or something.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I have for today, gentlemen. So take a moment to show my co-host and guest.
Thank you, God. I mean, oh.
Hey, you want me to find more articles about eating garbage?
No.
Yes.
Terry,
and
no.
Incidentally, thank you for the "It's Always Sunny" reference in the title.
I mean, come on.
That's probably my favorite episode of the show.
I mean, I pretty much had to make that reference for this article.
Yeah.
And then I get on the stage and just start eating garbage.
I'm the trash man.
Oh my God.
All right, let's see. So, not Jack. Are you still doing this weekend the Quippers reunion or whatever you want to call it?
I'm calling it a one-off. I'm doing a Quippers one-off.
But we've done it before.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a one-off though.
Then it'll be a two-off, okay?
It's the second one-off.
Exactly.
Well, like one-off meaning that I'm not bringing it back at any sort of regular interval.
If it's a second one-off, then it's a jack-off, okay?
Yeah. You just got debunked with facts and logic.
Oh, is this what that Adam Ruins Everything was like?
God, that guy is such a fucking douchebag.
He is.
God, that guy. I haven't thought about that guy in ages. Thank you for reminding me that he existed.
Really? What it is was like you just want to fucking put your foot right up his ass because it fits so snug up there.
It's weird. He managed to make a little niche for himself by being really obnoxious.
Yeah.
And smug about being wrong.
Yeah, he wasn't even right. He was just annoying.
Yeah.
And he didn't even have to run for Congress.
right. So are you still doing that this weekend, or are you too sick?
Yeah, no, I'm still doing that.
All right. So that'll be Sunday at what 7 p.m. Eastern.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right. Let's see. And Moon has his Twitch channel linked in the description where he plays games. Arnis goes Super Seducer.
Blah 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 blah. Yes. I have a stream on Monday. I play Icarus with the girls, but this next Thursday.
If you play Super Seducer, you could know how to seduce the girls as opposed to merely playing them.
I don't need to seduce the two women who are not my wife. So hi, baby.
Are you sure about that?
I want to just to borrow a phrase from a wise man. Two chicks at the same time.
Oh my god!
There you go. Could in the third game, one of the lessons is actually about that.
Yeah.
No, that fucking Ahmed or Mahmoud or whatever the fuck his name
Mahmoud.
is. I hated that one. Fuck that guy and his stupid missions.
Mahmoud is my
But
spirit
Moon.
animal.
No,
Moon, don't you want a pet raccoon?
no, I don't.
Mahmoud is a legend. How dare you defame him in such a disgusting manner?
Whatever, do what I want.
Don't talk that way about Teen Pussy Lover 69.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So Terry is all right. I forgot to mention Games with Terry, which is on Jack's channel, which Terry is on.
I am.
Yeah, and what are you guys playing now? That you're done with Deponia?
I have no idea.
Or,
Find a Sierra game. Go play one of those.
Oh wait, I thought you said there was one more Deponia game.
Yeah, but I don't own it.
The spiteful one. Yeah, the one he made out of spite.
I mean, that sounds like it has the potential to be interesting. Yeah, that's Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern, except for this weekend. All right, let's see. And 6, anything you want to shill?
I am a okay dancer.
There you go.
And he's an author too. Buy his books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I either dance or buy my books.
You can dance if you want to.
6 will dance for roadkill.
Oh.
Yes.
It's I'm on the highway to the danger zone.
If you keep him in acorns and expired bread, he'll dance any way you want.
So my rage is fueled by the tannins in my acorn bread.
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right, so let's see. Well, next Friday is gonna be Black Friday.
Why's it gotta be black?
Oh god, are we gonna have to gear on?
Well, I don't know, but yeah, we should be back next week at the usual time, Fridays 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Take it easy.